Spies in the land. Israel camped by Mount Sinai for almost a year. They built the tabernacle, and Moses taught them God's law. At last, God's cloud lifted from the tabernacle. This was the sign that they should continue their travels to Canaan. They packed the tent of meeting and followed God. The pillar of cloud was their leader by day, and the pillar of fire led them by night. At last they arrived at the camp just outside Canaan at Kadesh. Moses chose one man from each tribe, 12 in all. He sent them to spy in Canaan. Go and see what the land is like. Find out if the tribes there are strong or weak. Be brave and bring back some fruit from the land. 40 days later, the spies returned. They carried a huge bunch of grapes on 2 men's shoulders. "This land flows with milk and honey," they reported, "but the people are strong, and the cities are like forts. The men are so big, we felt like little grasshoppers." The people were afraid of what they heard. They forgot all that God had done. He had promised to give them Canaan, but Israel refused to enter the land. The people of Israel were complaining. "We should have died in Egypt or the desert. Why does God want us to die in a war in Canaan? Let's all go back to Egypt." Suddenly, the glory of God flashed and shone from the tabernacle. God spoke. "How long will these people disobey and despise me? They shall not enter Canaan. Instead, they will all die in the desert. Their children will grow up, and only they will enter this good land. Tomorrow you must go back to the desert. You will wander there for 40 years. Then the people changed their minds. "No," they all said. "We'll not go back to the desert. We'll go straight into the land right now." "You must not go into Canaan," Moses said. "God will not go with you." But they rushed into Canaan anyway. The tribes who lived there, the Canaanites and the Amorites, attacked them. Many Israelites were killed. So finally they turned back into the desert. For 40 years they moved through the desert. The old men died, and the young men were trained as warriors. Then they came back to Kadesh near Canaan, where they began.